Welcome to the Get Digital Marketing Results podcast, where we give you information and actionable tips to grow your organization.
Hi, I'm Bob Clark.
And I'm Donna Body. We're with Delos Inc., and we make the web work for you. In today's Tech News Tuesday episode, we're going to look at the habits of Gen Z. Now, we've talked a lot about millennials and marketing to them in the past, but who's Gen Z?
Well, for those of you who don't know, people that are born between 1996 and 2010 are called the Gen Z. So what's important for marketers to know about Gen Z?
Well, Gen Z, or Generation Z, are the kids who have really grown up with digital apps. They're what we're calling our digital natives. They have a very different worldview than people who've come before. They are used to interacting first and foremost on their mobile devices. And during this time of social distancing, it should be no surprise that a survey of them found that they are watching a lot more video.
So they really tend to flock to the apps like TikTok and Instagram and Snapchat over Facebook and WhatsApp, for example.
Yeah, Facebook has definitely lost its luster with the younger crew. These kids' brands, favorite brands, are things like Google, Netflix, and YouTube. And what makes these platforms a little bit different is that they are highly personalized. The more users interact with these brands, the more loyal that they become.
So I guess they're loyal to those brands because
they're not loyal because of their branding and their marketing per se, but because it allows them ways to self-express. So what does Gen Z like to do, right? They make their own YouTube videos, their own TikToks.
Yeah.
Like you got all these TikTok challenges that are really popular right now. They love to make memes and things. And that's one of the reasons why they've become really loyal to these brands, not because of their branding, but because these brands also allow them the opportunity to do self-expression.
Gen Z has abandoned traditional television viewing, and they just opt to watch shows on their phones and tablets and laptops. So if we're going to market to Generation Z, we're going to have to use video.
One thing this survey found is that during this social distancing and quarantine time, that Gen Z is spending more than 3 hours a day watching videos online.
That's a lot of video.
Well, it's still too early to tell if that video watching in that quantity is going to last. It is going to be important to try to stay on top of what platforms that Generation Z is using so that you can establish loyalty with them at an early age. Remember, they're trying to stay connected, and how can you make that connection?
That's it for today's episode. You can find a link to the Street Fight Mag article and a transcript of today's podcast at delosinc.com/136. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our actionable digital marketing tips to grow your organization.